I mean, hi, welcome to Starbucks. We have a special today. It's called it's called the lemonade, the Yuko special. Would you like to know its palate and taste? Would you maybe perhaps like to try a sample? Oh God! You would like one Yuko? Is that what I heard? You want one Yuko? You want name your prize? You want a tall grande? Maybe. Fuck, what is it called? Is this French? Is this French? Anyway, can I get a tall? Anyway, I mean, not can I? Would you like a tall? A grande? A venti? Or perhaps, if you want to go big, go home, a Trenta? Of a Yuko?
I got a cup of red rose. I'm good. Thanks though.
Is red rose alcohol, Carrot? Is it alcohol? Do you drive home after this, Carrot? What is the alcohol percentage? Come here, come here. Look, you have to breathe in my. You have to breathe in my nose. Can I get a breath test? Check. I actually have a built-in analyzer. Yeah, if you just like go in my nose, I can actually do that for you. I can test it.
Hello,
Yeah.
can I get a large latte with brat milk? I mean, sorry, brat milk. Sorry, I mean with brat milk. Sorry. It'll take your entire stock of Yukon.
You want some Yuko? You want some Yuko? Yes. I need to see some yeses. I need to see some positive reinforcement. Positive.
I got a big gold
yes.
from 7-Eleven. Fill it up, please.
Get on your knees. Beg for it. Bark for me. Do it now.
One large Yukon, please.
No. Bark! Go! Go woof woof for me! Do it! One! That's a good boo, bro. That's a good boo, bro. Yeah!
Needed. I'll drink the Yukon straight from the tap. Thank you.
Oh my! Hold on. Okay, that'll be $3.99, sir. That'll be $3.99. Will it be cash? Will it be cash or credit? Will it be cash or credit? What does that say? Am I on the menu? Depends. Do you want some raspberry with your order? Mango? You want some mango? I didn't say anything.
I'll try to make it as soon as I can. My base is getting rated in Rust. I'm defending
oh my.
it. Wish me luck.
Okay, good luck. Don't die. I know the code to your base. And I know the exact box you're in. Okay, you want some
Do you
Yuko?
know how to make instant spoiled milk? Oh wait, this is a Starbucks. That's already on the menu.
What the fuck? You see this? See this down there? It's quite empty right now, but I could fill it up. Hold on. You know, let me do that. Let me do that 1 sec. This is the process. You trust the process. Okay, you're a customer buying. You're spending at least $4 on a drink.
I need your entire stock tonight. I'm thirsty.
I did a taste test.
My dominate Yuko dream. Real woof woof.
Why'd the bot say it like that? Here. You want it? Ta-da! It's just for you. Straight from the
First time
tab.
watching long form content from you and already getting asked to beg. Too intense.
You begged for this one, right? Right? I asked you, did you respond? That'll be, I said $3.99.
I'll take 10.
Oh my, you want 10? Oh gosh, here, I'll I'll do some magic. Ready? Ready? What is a magic spell? Does anyone know magic spells of duplication?
Why does my Yukonade have pulp?
I don't know. It's different every time, especially a certain week of the month. It's a little different. Abracadabra! Bibbidi boo! Moe moe kyon!
Under the table blowing?
Da-dum! Da-dum! Oh, that's very big. I'm sorry. I know I did this different spell. Oopsie doopsies. There we go. One for you, and one for me.
I've never been to a Starbucks.
One
I
for me.
overheard mango being on the menu. Is this a standard menu item?
That's on the secret menu. You're not supposed to tell that. You're not supposed to say that. Not everyone's gonna order it. Look what you did, Winks. Look what you did. Look what you did! Well, welcome to Starbucks. I have an interesting fact. Do you see the environment around me? I built this from the ground up. That's right, folks. I built this from the ground up. You want to see my inspiration picture? You want to see my inspiration picture? It's actually very cool. I am so creative.
I've been thirsty all day. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Alright, this is my inspiration picture. I built it in Roblox first.
Can I get you Yukonade with
I don't know how to do perspective. I don't know how to do perspective, so I put it in Roblox first. Oh my god.
Bigger.
Actually, you know what? Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Fuck. Hey guys! Welcome to Roblox.
Yukonade in a sock, please.
Welcome to Starbucks Roblox. How can I help? How can I help you today? How can I be of service? You want some builders club? I'm gonna... Yeah. This is inspired. I don't know how to do perspective because I'm not the greatest artist. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build it in Roblox.
Does Yukonade come in slushy form?
Slushy, yes. You can actually ask for drinks blended. Yeah. Just, all I do is just scoop a bit of ice in there, put some syrup in there, and then I blend it. And then voila.
Due to increased popularity of your channel, I demand a raise. You can send your to com.
Come? Oh, that says corn. That says corn? Wait, I need to make this bigger. I can barely read it. Oopsies, oopsies, my bad. I can barely read. I heard come. Was that corn? Was that corn? Was that corn? Hello? Okay, wait. I need to make the alerts bigger. Oh, shit. Okay, there you go. It's a lot bigger. So now I can read the words. Perhaps. Maybe. Maybe. Well. Everybody, welcome to
I can't find
Starbucks.
kiss on the menu frown.
Kiss on the menu? Oh no. Come here. Come here. It's actually... What do you call medicine that's not over the table? Under the table. I have medicine under the table. I don't think that's how it works. Actually, that sounds a little bit illegal, in fact. No! Prescription! But this isn't a pharmacy. This is a Starbucks. Wait, where's the poll? I made a poll. I made a poll a while ago. And it's asking, when would you order at Starbucks, right? Let's see what you guys
Freshly
ordered.
brewed Yuko bean, please.
Yuko bean? Oh my. The highest percentage in the poll, 39% is the drip coffee / latte. Really? Really? Dripped coffee latte? Okay. Okay, listen. I signed something when I started working for Starbucks.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
I'm not sure if I signed something where it's like, you're not allowed to tell people the recipe. I don't know if I signed something like that. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Starbucks. Quiet the hell. No. Yeah, I signed an NDA for Starbucks. Wait, hold on. I work at Starbucks. Can I tell people the recipe? There's no rules about that, guys. Look, I sign things that I don't read it. I don't read anything that I sign. Okay, wait. Can I leak Starbucks recipes? No, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. I can non-disclosure? Oh. Does Starbucks have a non-disclosure? I don't know. There's too many big words. Proprietary. What does that mean? Huh? I'm on Reddit now. Maybe I should not be on Reddit. Yeah, what are they gonna do about it, huh? What are they gonna do about it? Become a VTuber and anti-me? The Starbucks VTuber, the corpo Starbucks VTuber, where you at? Where you at? That's me. It's me. It's illegal? Wait, really?
Again? For shame.
What? I've never been sued in my life before. Okay. Well, how do you
What secret recipe could they have? It's coffee. Basically just bean soup, as Zuko might say.
Who the hell is Zuko? Wait, oh, is that from the Avatar movie? The Avatar Last Bender, right? I don't know. I look, I sign things and I don't read it. Okay, so okay, look, I do have this stuff. Look. I have a drink with me right now. Not alcohol. I'm very sober. I have a drink that is custom. It's a custom drink. Now raise your handsies if you've ever been to Starbucks and you asked for a custom drink. Did you have the balls? Did you have the knowledge to ask for a custom drink? Are we sure Yuko is 18? I never said such thing. What do you mean? I don't know my age. I forgot. Wait, why is no one raising their hand? Y'all really never been to Starbucks? No one is raising their hand. No one has the knowledge nor balls to go up and customize their drink. Well, don't worry, don't fret, because I'm here. Yuyu's here to save the day. Tomorrow or the next following week, you will go to Starbucks. You will go to the closest local Starbucks around your area, and you're gonna go order a drink, and you're gonna say, Yuyu certified. No, don't say that. You might get bullied. Don't say that. Just don't say that. Don't go to Starbucks and say, hey, I have this TikTok drink called the Yukonade. No. Don't do that. That'll be really funny though. Actually, what if I start a trend? How did those TikTok drinks on Starbucks even get popular? Like, when I worked at Starbucks, you know how many 13-year-olds went up to me? Like, hey, you look at this on my phone. And then like, in like ultra speed zoomer editing, in like 20 seconds, it's this recipe for, I don't know, the supersonic drink. It's some stupid ass name that doesn't exist on the menu, but it's a TikTok drink. And Starbucks rules is you have to satisfy every customer. They can't walk away without not being satisfied. That is the Starbucks law. Okay.
I have not, and never will be at a Starbucks. If you start your own establishment though, I might attend. Keep that tap
Why would you
ready for
never go
me.
to a Starbucks?
XD.
Just go to a Starbucks. It's easy. It's not hard to walk into a Starbucks. Why? Yeah, satisfied. Oh no. Oh no.
I just tell the barista make whatever you think is best and use any additions you think it needs. I trust you and I'm not picky. Have some fun.
You remind me of a customer that said exactly that, but they were creepy. Is that you? Hmm? They're like, hey, make whatever you want. Whatever you make, I'm gonna love. Alright? You make it with love, alright? I hate Starbucks! Okay, for context, if you don't know, you know now.
Yuko always leaves me satisfied. Yuko, you cry.
If you don't know now, you're gonna know now. Before I started working at Idol, guess where I worked at? Guess. Take a guess where I worked at. Do it. Yes. McDonald's? Walmart? Dutch Bros? Wendy's? Hey. Applebee's? Starbucks! There! Someone fucking said it! Pertaru said Starbucks. Listen. I would be glad if I worked at fucking... Not Nintendo. Where else? Costco. I would love if I worked... Welcome to Costco, I love you. Welcome to Costco,
When
I love you.
I was younger, I refused to go to Starbucks because it's overpriced and I hated their business practices.
Oh
Now
no!
I refuse to go because I just hate coffee.
You don't... Okay, listen. They don't sell just coffee there. They sell...
The barista asked me
Beto,
do you want this in
Beto.
the drink, and all I could say is yeah, that's fine.
Would you like sugar with that? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been told that before. Yeah, that's fine. Veto time. Wait, what the hell was I gonna say? I was just gonna explain something
Well,
to you.
Starbucks seem to have already lost their cutest barista, so there's no reason to go anymore. Now, is that
No!
enough risk for a free Yukon aid?
I was not a cute barista. I was not a cute barista. I was not a cute barista. I looked dead most of the time, actually, in fact. Yes, before I started working at Idol, I worked at Starbucks. Not Costco, not IKEA. That sounds nice. Kind of. I worked at a grocery store. Starbucks, so it's even more lame. It's more poo-poo caca doo-doo caca shit. Okay? And so this stream is titled Get Starbuck'd because essentially today I will be explaining to you my Starbucks experience. It is my first job. Yeah. Call me a baby. Call me a little baby bitch face, cause I am. My first job. What do you do about it? Call me a zoomer? Huh? Huh? What? You think that bothers me? You think that gets in my head, huh? You say calling me a zoomer makes me angry or something, or in denial? It doesn't happen to me. Doesn't happen to me.
You were saying something about stuff other than coffee on the menu.
Yes, thank you. There is not just coffee on the menu. In fact, the thing I'm drinking right now, listen. That sounded like a binky. I have tea right now. It is called a refresher. And it's very customized. Now I asked you, raise your hand if you ever went to Starbucks and you asked for a custom drink, and no one did. No one did. I should be getting sponsored. I am basically telling people to go to Starbucks and buy a drink. Just so you can share the drink I'm having. Because this is a good drink. Okay, let me ask a simpler question. Raise your hand if you like sweet drinks, because I really like sweet drinks. I'm a sweet tooth. It gets complicated. I'm a sweet tooth, but only for drinks. I'm not sure about like cakes and stuff. I don't really like pastries and cakes and cookies. I like snacks. Anyway, Anyway, there's a lot of sweet tooth boob bros in here. Listen. I want you to order what I'm having. Because it's good. For the sweet tooth. It tastes like juice/tea. And there's caffeine in it. But it's tea, it's not coffee. Imagine you just get a barista and they're just burping on your drinks. Oh god. Order a disappointment? Coming right up. Coming right up. Wait. What? Oh. Oh my. Listen. Listen. I have told many Starbucks stories to you already. Do I just tell it again? Do I just tell it again? But in like detail? Because I have a short, right? It's a Starbucks. It's one of the Starbucks shorts, and it's the situation in where I had a weird customer. A weird customer that led to me buying pepper spray. Okay, all right. Get your drinks. Get your drinks. Get comfy. It's Starbucks story time. Okay, all right. Let me get your earsies. I need your earsies. I need your earsy drumsies. So yeah, in my short, I had like 60 seconds to explain this story. But now that I have more time, I can go into detail about it. Okay, so yes, Starbucks is my first job. Yeah, I'm pretty inexperienced. I admit I grew up pretty dang sheltered. And so when I started working at Starbucks, I started seeing a lot of fucked up shit. Like people walking into the store looking sketchy as hell. People stealing things. The security guards are yelling while I'm trying to make someone's drink. Someone, you know, I don't know. Someone gets like stopped at the door when they're exiting, and they're getting like interrogated by a security person. And I'm just like, yeah, I make bean water. Yeah, I'm here, but what for? What is it worth it? Is it worth it? Okay, for the retail experience. Holy shit. Anyone worked retail? Anyone in here worked retail? I bet a ton of you worked retail. Is retail Starbucks? No, retail is clothing, right? Is grocery store retail, or am I dumb? You worked retail for years? I bet you saw some pretty weird shit, huh? You were a pizza man, nice! Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Work at Home Depot, nice. You worked at Walmart, I'm sorry. Oh, groceries retail? I see, okay. You're in NEET? You'll go to graduate from college, nice, congratulations. You've been in retail for 20 years, wow. Your name is Double Cheeseburger. Did you work at a burger place? Work at a burger place? You worked at a grocery store that sucks? Oh, you used to. Well, I'm glad you add some past tense. Past tense. Oh my god. Look, my dad told me, as shitty as... oh my god, I'm really taking a quote from my daddy. Look, listen. Yeah, so what if I'm a baby zoomer? Listen to what my dad told me, so you can... so you can too spread it. Oh my gosh, okay. My dad once told me that everybody should at least work a shitty job at some point in their life. Everyone should at least experience customer service and a shitty job just so they know what it's like. Because it's a little taste of the real world. It's a taste of... It's a taste of a lot of stuff, okay? And I was very sheltered when he told me this. Okay? I was like, it can't be bad. If she's talking to people, if she's making drinks, right? My dad is... and then when I started working, I was like, explaining to my parents, I hate this job, I hate it! And then my dad reminded me, he's like, hey, it's gonna be shitty. It's gonna be bad. But that's... kind of what you get if you work at a retail. If you work at retail, you know, if you work at a bad customer service. And that's why you go to college. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway. I didn't graduate from community college yet. Whoopsie doopsie. I'll finish it eventually. Eventually. But anyway, I got kidnapped by Idol Corp. Okay, they picked me up from the street. Yeah. And then you became a YouTuber. Yeah, everyone should start working at Starbucks. And then they'll magically become a VTuber. Hell yeah! Okay. Oh, I have so many fucked up weird stories with Starbucks. But we'll begin. Do we go in chronological order, actually? Maybe we should go in chronological order. We should, you know what? We're gonna go from day 1 to when I quit. When I put my 2 weeks in. When I was like, see ya, losers. I'm out. I got ESEKAI'd. Alright, I'm gonna drink. Oh, wait, I didn't tell you my custom drink yet. I'll write it down. Story time. Okay. Go to Starbucks and order if you like sweet stuff. Venti. Venti. So Venti is the sizes. Venti is the largest one. It starts with tall, grande, venti. Oh wait, no, Trenta. So like, okay, so small is. Oh no, okay. A tall is a small. A grande is a medium. A venti is a large, and a Trenta is an extra large. I don't know if that's like French or what, but I don't get it. But they want to sound cool, okay? They call half and half breve. They call half and half breve. That was annoying to get used to. Okay, so go to Starbucks if you like sweet stuff, right? Go to Starbucks. Look at the top left. I'm writing it down. Say, I'd like a Trenta mango dragon fruit with this is gonna sound like fucking jargon to you. Strawberry inclusions, sub water for black tea, and then a splash of peach, a splash of peach juice, and that's all. So you gotta go to Starbucks and say that. Hold on, I'm gonna add a thank you very much at the end because everybody should say thank you. There we go. So look at the top left, and if you have a sweet tooth, go to your Starbucks because this is what I'm drinking right now, and it's very good.
My favorite retail job was when I worked at this small gaming store in my area for 6 months. Selling Pokemon cards to kids was fun. Dealing with 40-year-old Magic the Gathering players was less fun.
40-year-old? Damn, they gaming old. Okay, look, 40's not old. 40's not old. 40's old. 40's young. It's in the middle. Anyway,
at a local
not the point.
Shop near me, I ordered a GR frap with Oreos blended in.
That's yummy.
Very yummy.
Very yummy. That's very cute. Very cute. Thank you for telling me. Cute. So, we're gonna start. It's story time. About my experience at a Starbucks. Why the music make this sound like a fucking lullaby? Once upon a time, Yuyu's mom got really angry and told her, hey, you gotta go make money. And Yuyu was like, we're okay. Yuyu got her license and started driving her mama's car to her job. I'm trying to remember what happened. Actually, I checked my YouTube analytics. Am I allowed to say my YouTube analytics? There's a lot of... Why am I stuffy? There's a lot of, 21 to 27, I think that was. 18 to 27? I think there was a 9 percentile of 35 and above. Only 9%. Isn't that crazy? Who's the 9% in here? I'll write it down. I'm just kidding. Okay, look, we're all young. We're all young. Yeah, kind of. 9% OG sons. Yeah, basically 9% 35-year-olds and over on my YouTube analytics, because I stalked. I looked at it the other day. You're the 9%? Let's go! Let's go! So, listen up, my dear boo bros. I'll explain my first crazy story, but I'll make it short because I did explain this on a stream once, and I think I explained it for like 30 minutes. But I'll keep it short. Actually, first off, who is in here? Who in here is an American? Listen.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6
Excuse me?
a number 45, and a large soda.
Okay, there's a lot of Americans in here. I never once got taught what tax was in high school. I didn't know what tax was my senior year. I didn't know how that shit worked. I didn't know it was a thing! Okay? And so when I started working at Starbucks, my first job, usually when you get a job, retail, whatever the fuck, you get a piece of paper and you write down how much tax, how much of your percentage of your check do you want to give to the government. Right? 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 Everyone gets that paper of how much of your check you want to give to the government. 'Cause that's tax. Okay?
Taxation is theft.
I never got that piece of paper. And I never told my mom because I didn't know I needed that paper. I didn't know that I had to pay tax. I wasn't given that piece of paper. Okay? Okay. So, I mean, let's start off with explaining how shitty my manager was at Starbucks. Okay? My manager, it was her first time. It was her first time. She literally told me it was her first manager job ever. Okay, how fucking scary is that? Okay, but it's a Starbucks job. It's fine. Doesn't matter. No one gives a shit. It's Starbucks, right? Where? How much tax did I pay the government? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know! But I just did not get that piece of paper. All I did was read something, sign my name. Hey, I got hired. That's all I fucking did. And I got hired. I mean, I did an interview. It was like 8 minutes. And you know what? I think it was like 5 minutes. I drove there. I was so nervous. First job, first interview. Sat down. I looked all cute. I was all in black. I was looking professional. I got my nice shoes on. 5-minute interview. I get hired. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Easy, right? It's light work. I knew I could do it, right? I was feeling all good. I had really, really nice baristas. They were all very nice girls. Like, 2 were my age, and then the other ones were a lot more older. But they were sweet for the most part. Until something happened. We had a shortage of baristas. I think when I got hired, 3 left.
White mocha with 2 pumps of peppermint and 2 pumps of white mocha.
Wait,
Warm temperature, please.
You want a side of diabetes with that, sir? Give it a super. So yeah, when I got hired, like 3 baristas dipped. They left. Okay, was that a red sign? Maybe, but there is a shortage of baristas, and you probably heard that before. There's a shortage of employees everywhere, right?
Grande.
Not a grand. Grande. Grand. Hey, can I get a grand? Can I get a grand M1, please? Okay, so... So, what was I talking about? So, straight baristas left, and we had a shortage of baristas. So, I was in training, for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks I was in training. What does training mean? There's someone shadowing you as you work. Someone shadows you, they teach you how to use the register, they teach you how to make drinks, they teach you the menu. The thing is, I had a shitty manager, and there was a shortage of baristas. So I got pretty much, I got taught the bare minimum. And I guess that was common, because I googled, like, new hire baristas, and everyone gets taught shitty. Everyone gets a short amount of time for actual training. And then they get, like, then they're just, especially with the kiosk, they're smaller, they're in grocery stores, and so at most, there's 1 to 2 people working. So after those 2 weeks, I was not feeling confident, I was lost. After those 2 weeks of training, I was already by myself. I messed up a lot of drinks. I made drinks wrong. There's a caramel macchiato that I made wrong for about 2 months before I realized, oh, this is how you make it. So I've been selling fucking caramel macchiatos to customers the wrong way. Whoops! Then there's like the old ladies who ask for no caffeine in their espresso shot. They want a decaf, but I accidentally give the old little ladies the drinks with caffeine in it. Oh my god! And then I went home and I panicked because I googled, like, did anyone else do this thing where accidentally not pressing the decaf button? And apparently, as a Starbucks worker, you're actually protected. So if someone tries to sue you, they sue the company, not you. So that's cool. But I mean, oh my god, I don't know. I think I'm fine. I think it was fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Holy shit. There are drinks that I have given away, but before I put it out, like, on the table, like, they're waiting, they're watching me give them their drink, and then I slowly pull it back. I'm like, oh, sorry, was that decaf? And they look at me pissed, and they're like, yes, it was decaf. And then while I'm remaking their drink, they're just giving me the hawk eye. They're just staring dead into my eyes. Oh my god, I hate how the customers stare at you while you make their drink. I'm like sweaty balls and my butt cheeks are clenching while I'm making their drink. There's this one time. Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna get a photo of one of the Starbucks blenders. I'm gonna grab a photo of what equipment we used. Oh, okay, so here's a photo that I just found. Fuck, it won't go on stream. Let me find a new one. What is this one called? Images. Okay. Look at this photo, right? You see it? You see this? Where there's a blender and then there's like a lid on top. And that lid actually collapses down. And it shuts. It protects it. So you see the blender on the right? Where the lid is collapsed and closed? There's this one time, there's this angry Karen staring at me while I put her diabetes frap into the blender. But I forgot to close the lid because she was staring at me, and I was just out of training and I was scared, I was anxious. I forgot to close the fucking lid. And so I go ahead and I fucking bird brain. I press the number 2 to blend the frap. It was everywhere! That frap got everywhere! My face got so red because I could feel her stare on me. And it was like... Like, it was making that noise. It was making that noise as it emptied the fucking drink everywhere. It was projectile. It got on the walls. It got on the floor. It got 2 feet away on the other counter. Okay, it was bad. And she didn't say anything. She was like standing there with her arms crossed and just staring at me. You know how people raise their chin? They raise their chin and they look down at you so they can feel bigger and stronger. So she was raising her chin and looking down like that with her arms crossed. I'm like, lady! Holy shit! And I didn't even say sorry because I was so scared. So I started remaking her drink. I cleaned it up very, very fast. Shitty, but fast.
Who gave this best child a job? Wait a second, you the little person that doesn't make my macchiato upside down.
Yeah, I actually mugged a barista. I stole her apron and hat, and I just waltzed in and started making people drinks and stole the tips. Yeah, that's me. Anyway, yeah, so I fucked up on that. That was very embarrassing. How about this one? How about this one? Let me pull up another image. Let me show you my greatest fear. Okay? I want to show you my greatest fear. As a person who was in training. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, this is the best image. Ah, that's a sucky image though. You know what? I'm just gonna do this image. Okay, so you see this, right? This is called a dome lid. It's a lid that's a dome. This shit is the hardest to get on the drink. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about, but putting that lid on the plastic, flimsy, weak-ass cup is the hardest thing. There's one time there... Okay, of course, the customer is staring dead into my eyes while I make their drink, making sure I don't do anything wrong. I'm not even over-exaggerating. I think I spent at least a full minute trying to put the lid on their fucking frap. I think I overdid it with the whipped cream. So the whipped cream was kind of getting under the lid and it was slipping and it was like slipping and it was slippery. It was not a fun time. I pushed too hard on it and the cup from the bottom slipped. I spilt it all over the counter and all over my apron. That was pretty horrible, and it was extremely embarrassing. But these fucking lids right here, I hate them. And it actually, for some reason, you actually do need practice putting these lids on the cup. You need practice. And when I was in training, I was been told, oh yeah, you just gotta get used to the feeling so you can put it on right. I'm like, why does it have to be this hard? But yeah, the cup fell from underneath, and it flipped and then... it got all over the place, and I had to remake the drink. You have no idea how many drinks I've remade because I fucked them up. Oh my god. So embarrassing. Oh, and not even that lid's hard because I remember like okay. When you steam milk, right? When you steam milk, steaming is basically heating up the milk and it's like frothing it. So it's frothing it, it's blowing air, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how it actually works, but there's a rod that you put in the milk and it heats it up and it gets extremely hot. And then you pour out of the cup and then you put a lid on it, right? I couldn't get the lid on the cup. It was very hard for some reason. Still in training, so I was pretty ass still. So I was trying to put the lid on the hot cup. I asked my barista, hey, can you put this on for me, please? And she's like, yeah, no problem. She put the lid on for me? But then the cup fell, and all of the hot, steaming milk got on her hand. And I'm pretty sure she got a pretty, like... painful burn from that. Like, her hand was like shaking, and she was like, "Oh fuck!" And I'm like, "This is my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." She's like, "No, it's not your fault." And her hand is just like red as fuck, and she's too busy handling customers to put it underwater. And I know the next day, like, she came in and her hand was still pretty fucked up looking. I felt so bad. Like, "Yeah, I can't put the lid on. Can you do it for me?" And then she gets a first-degree burn. Whoopsie doopsies. Oh my god, I felt horrible. I know it was not my fault, but at the same time, I can't help but like feel really, really, really bad. It could have been me. I could have been the one to get burned, but no. She sacrificed herself for me. It was a cursed cup. But yeah, then that drink got remade. Oh my god. There's this one time. Okay, fuck. Maybe there's a picture. Hold on. If I have a picture, it'd be really easy to explain how this happened to me. Okay, perfect. Okay, I got this image off of Google. So what this is, I'm guessing this is like a factory, I don't know, provided caramel tube that you get at Starbucks. And so we have these things called like there's like little caramel squeezy tubies, but we had to clean it out every 2 weeks. We had to clean it out every 2 weeks and then put in new caramel. And so what I do is I squeeze a plastic tube. I put all the caramel to the bottom, and then I cut the tip. And then I squeeze it into a plastic tube, right? I don't know how, but I finished like squeezing all the caramel perfectly into the tubes. And then, because like this job is really messy, if you're not careful, you can fuck it up and it can get really sticky and really messy, right? So after successfully doing it beautifully, my barista walks past me and she's like, Yuko, what happened? And I'm like, "What do you mean what happened?" Right? I don't know what's going on. What do you mean what happened? And she's like, "Yuko, your apron." And I look down, and there, from top to bottom, there is a thick streak of caramel running from top to bottom down my apron, and I feel dumb as fuck. I'm like, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. Please trust me. I did this job as perfect as I could. I have one job! Put in the caramel in the tube! And I can't even do that. And it happened multiple times. It wasn't just one time. And it was incredibly embarrassing. I don't know! I don't know how that happened! It was so dirty every time I did that. Oh my god. Oh, it makes me embarrassed. It's like, she just sees that, and I'm like, "Ha, what do you mean? What do you mean? What happened?" Oh my god. I mean, I smelled good. I smelled like caramel. Caramel smells delicious. At least I smelled good. But I had a stain just going down my apron. Oopsie doopsies. But yeah, that's that. Oh! Okay, should I start talking about this new hire? Here, I'm gonna sip my drink. Okay. This was after my 2 weeks of training. I had about maybe 3 weeks of just working and getting into the things, getting into the mojo, memorizing recipes. And then by 3 weeks, at that time, I basically didn't need to use the recipe books anymore. I was pretty good.
Once I ordered Mio's Starbucks order from Nichijo. A grand white chocolate frap with a short single shot, caramel sauce, hazelnut syrup, chocolate chips,
keeps
and
going!
extra limp espresso. It was pretty good.
Damn! That sounds incredibly sugary, but I'd try it once. But yeah, so like 3 weeks in, after my training, I was pretty good. I felt confident. I was still pretty And I was also not a certified trainer. By the way, I was not a certified trainer. I need to get certified. I need to get certified to be a trainer. Okay, I was 3 weeks after training. There's no way I was gonna be a certified trainer. Now get this, we had a shortage of baristas. And also get this, my manager sucked. And get this, we hired a lady. Probably about in her late 50s. Early 50s, I don't know. I had to train her. I was given the task to train her. Baristas get certified. You need a bare minimum of working at Starbucks for at least 6 months to get certified. I was not certified. And none of the baristas that has been working there for more than 6 months that are certified just did not have the time to train anybody. And I was the only one with the most flexible hours because I want money, so I worked the most. Therefore, I had to train. Ugh. I don't get it. I don't get it. You had to get certified. So I had to train like literally 3 weeks after my training. Here I am training somebody. And so I'm training them in the most stupid way possible. I'm like, okay, you do this, and then you do that, and then you do that, okay? That's like... I don't know how to train. Maybe it's my fault because she got fired eventually. But I did also not include the fact that she was schizophrenic. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? My first fucking job. I train a schizophrenic. What the fuck? I don't get paid enough for that. I'm over here making overpriced bean water for minimum wage. And I'm training a fucking schizophrenic. Okay, look. Look. I'm not trying. Okay, this is my first time interacting. This was my first time ever interacting with somebody with that mental... Is it a mental illness? Is schizophrenic a mental illness? I'm not sure. I'm uneducated. But this is my first time ever handling somebody with that. Okay? At first, I thought... My first impression of her... This is before I didn't have any of the clues. The context. But before, when she first got hired, she was really sweet. Okay, imagine like Albert Einstein, but in a lady. She had the frizzy, poofy gray hair. And I don't know, that's all I know about Albert Einstein, I'll be honest. But other than that, my first impression of her is that 1, she's sweet. 2, she's pretty cuckoo crazy. She's pretty cuckoo crazy for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, she's a little funny and wacky. That's fine. That's cool.
Is the idea the same as so? Waka waka also hi.
Hi! Waka waka! Oh my god. So that was my first impression. Sounds hot. She was just I don't know, she's just an old lady. I don't know, But anyway, that was my first impression of her. Just a little kooky crazy, that's fine. Until she started talking about killing cryptids, killing wraiths, and teaching me about how she works at the National... I don't know... the National Guns Society or something. And that she has military guns, and she kills... fucking ghosts and shit. Okay? So that's when I thought... yeah, there's probably something wrong with her. The NRA, yes, thank you. Okay? I thought she was just a cuckoo crazy girl. That's fine. Until she started talking about that. Okay.
So that's where you got your tuber character from. Makes sense now.
But the thing is, listen, and I've said this before. The boobros who know, they know.
Is she single?
If
Waka Waka asked
I
me
think
for a
she
friend
was.
with
No,
Guam.
she was. She told me she got divorced. Anyway. I'm so sorry. Anyway. The problem is that I wasn't a very good role model. I'm not a good role model for my boobros. Please.
My coworker
please.
came in one day and told my friend saw your dad last week knowing full well his dad pee away.
No! Listen. I'm not a good role model. Do not repeat what I did. This was my first time interacting with someone who has looked me in the eyes and said they kill cryptids. I had to get into her head. I had to know more. I had to. Listen, if you're working in the public and someone tells you that shit, you're gonna want to ask how. You're gonna want to ask why. Okay, you want to know, right? So.
Does she also glow in the dark?
Shit, probably. So, my first time ever someone has told me, look me in the eye, death fucking stare, crazy fucking crack eyes, I kill cryptids. Okay, how can you not want to know more? So, I said, really? Really? That's cool, how? So, I played for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. I played dumb. I acted as if I was curious. I acted as if I believed what she was telling me. And it wasn't just 2 weeks of 3 to 2. It wasn't just 2 to 3 weeks of her telling me wacky, funny stories. It got worse. I think she thought she was grooming me or something, because eventually she invited me to something. And she didn't use the word, but I am goddamn 100% sure.
That's disgusting.
It was a fucking.
Where does one get such things? Like where specifically? Cough.
She did not use the word, but I'm 100% sure it was a cult. Okay? Have you ever been personally invited to a cult by a schizophrenic? You can't just say. No one can just say that. Okay? For some reason, I feel pretty special. I feel like I'm on a high horse right now. But it also made me incredibly uncomfortable. But I put myself in that situation. But she invited me. She told me her commander's name. She said commander. She told me, this is my commander's name. You can't tell anyone. She wrote down on a sticky note, the last day or something, or the final day is coming, or something on a sticky note. And while she was writing it, she was like, take this sticky note and put it in your pocket, okay? And you go home and you Google that, okay? That is my commander's name. You Google that, okay? And from there you can get into, you can get invited, okay? And tell my commander that I invited you. Okay, so that's basically kind of what happened. No, I did not accidentally. I egged it on. I asked more questions. She told me about my guardian angel. She told me about how I have something special. Yeah, she was grooming me. That's cool. But I mean, I was really curious. It's not every day that this happens, that you don't have the opportunity to. Yes, it's dangerous. I know now. I look back on it and yeah, that's pretty fucking dangerous. Hell. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. But when she gave me that sticky note and she kept telling me more things, Oh god. I haven't even said. I haven't even got to the point.
I was invited to join the KKK, if that counts.
Okay, where's my fucking music? There it is, the ambience. The cafe ambience. Listen. Do I even talk about this?
Hunting cryptids with a schizophrenic cult sounds like a great Yakuza side quest, not gonna lie.
Right? Listen. How do I even describe this? So she pulled out of her purse, right? She pulled out of her purse because she wanted to show me something. And do note that it was just me and her. I was alone with this lady in the kiosk. So she felt pretty comfortable showing me this. And I convinced her that I was interested. So she showed me this. She pulled out of her purse. No, it was not a gun. Not the purse. She pulled out of her purse a really high quality, very, very legitimately looking one. I think it was either $1,000 or $100,000 or $10,000 bill. I'm not sure. I can't recall what, but it was a very, very high currency money, just a dollar bill. But it was golden. It was golden. It was like shiny and laminated. Not like laminated, like it was very legitimate looking. It looked like it was like a prop from a movie. Okay? So she pulls that out. It has 3 numbers on it. It has 666. It has 666 on it. And instead of, you know... it had Trump's face on it. I had to bite my fucking tongue when she pulled that shit out. I had to bite my tongue. I should be in fucking Hollywood. Cause I didn't laugh. I didn't smile. You know what I said? I said, wow, that's crazy. That's so cool. And she was like, I know, but you can't tell anyone that I have this. Because apparently that this currency that she was having was 666 on Donald Trump's face on it. That probably had like $10,000 on it. This dollar bill was actually currency for Planet X. Bitch, what? That this is a currency of a better planet. It was a fucking cult. There's no fucking way that she has 1, a commander. 2, she kills cryptids and wraiths. And she knows about Bigfoot. She knows about Mothman. She told me. 3rd, there's a planet out there called Planet X. Okay, this was a cult, guys. This was 100% a cult. I'm just putting that down right now. She didn't say the word. But sure as hell it was. Oh my god! That was the hardest thing, honestly, in my entire fucking life. I'm not laughing. Like, bite your tongue right now and bite it hard. Cause that was me.
Fake? Cryptids? Cult paraphernalia, man, this is a Starbucks. Can I get my order, please?
So she started freaking me out. At that point, I finally did a 180. When she showed me the sticky note, and she showed me the dollar bill.
Can I join the UU cult? I was told to come here in new eyes. BTW love the cute barista.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god. So after she like invited me,
was her commander's name
to whatever
Gary?
the fuck. I don't know if it was Gary. I forgot. It was some random username with numbers on it. But after she invited me, gave me the sticky note with the final day of Earth or whatever the shit. after she showed me her golden dollar bill for Planet X, that is when I did a complete 180. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's enough playing, Yuko. I'm gonna dip the fuck out now. That is when I was like, I put my hands up and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm done. That was a little too weird. I should have backed out when this started happening. I should have egged it on, but you know what? I'm here now. I'm gonna back out. So I went to my manager and I said this. I don't want any more shifts with her. The problem is, and for some reason, she didn't fucking tell me this, my fucking manager. Turns out all the other baristas that work there also don't want to work with her. So no one wants to work with her. No one wants to work with her. What do we do now? Okay, so she doesn't work for a while, okay? And so I started having shifts with the other baristas. And they start talking to me, hey, why don't you want to work with her anymore? And I tell it in response, I'm honest, yes, it's a workplace, but come on. Come on. I said it in the most like work-esque, professional-esque way. I said that she was talking about inappropriate topics that shouldn't be brought up in a workspace. It was not professional of her and it made me uncomfortable. But they pressed further. The girls wanted to know. They wanted to know what I was told. And I trust. I mean, it's not like they were gonna go run to the manager and say, hey, you saying this and this and this. Like, no, they were older ladies and they were curious. So they wanted to know. So I told them. I told them a lot. Not everything. Not everything. I told them that the bare minimum. So the older barista girl, guess what she says? Guess what she fucking tells me? Guess what she this is gossip. This is gossip in the workspace, guys. This is actual gossip in the workspace. Here's a tea. Here's the tea. She laid down the tea for me, and that gave me the idea, like, oh, whoopsie doopsies. Why did she even get hired in the first place? So my barista tells me she's probably like in her mid-30s. She says, no wonder you don't want to work with her. And I expected that from her. And I'm like, what do you mean you expected that from her? And my barista told me in response that when I worked at Five Guys, I saw her dancing on the sidewalk, spinning in circles and yelling and singing. She was on something, and she did that every day when she worked at Five Guys. Every day, my barista saw her on the sidewalk dancing. Cracked out. And I said in response, how the fuck is she hired? Who hired her and why is she here? Like, I didn't yell. I didn't curse or anything because I'm a fucking little baby. You know. So I just said, like, why? 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 So, like, no one wants to work with her. She gets fired the next week. Whatever. I put in my 2 weeks. I left. But holy shit. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, God. I don't want to get into detail. Let's just say... This was before all this shit happened. I mean, I knew that she was cuckoo crazy, but a customer had came in. Let's just say it was a very sussy customer. They looked not in a good mental space, headspace. They were very much unwell. They came in and they went straight to the bathroom. My schizophrenic barista said she had the superhero personality, and she said she's worked with many people alike. That customer, she's worked alongside many people with problems. So she prompted that she is going to grab her purse and go into the bathroom, follow that customer, and calm her down. So all of a sudden, my fucking barista goes from a Starbucks worker to therapist for the mentally ill. So my barista goes in the fucking bathroom and she's in there for 20 minutes or something. I am not exaggerating. She was in there for a long time. She was in there for a long time. And I started to get a little worried. Like, okay, well, what the hell is going down in that bathroom? I'm not gonna go in there. No way I'm gonna go in there. I don't get paid enough to go in there. Yes, she was missing for a while, my fucking barista. So she comes back. My barista comes back. Doesn't say anything about it. Doesn't say anything. And eventually that sussy customer passes us. And she's waiting. That sussy customer, she's waiting. She's waiting. She's just staring. She's staring at the baristas. She's just staring, right? My barista starts making a hot chocolate for that customer. And so I say, hey, what you making? What you making there? And the schizophrenic barista's like, oh, I'm making a hot chocolate. And I say, okay, for who? For yourself? Are you gonna pay for it? Schizophrenic barista says, oh, it's for that nice lady over there. And she points at the fucking sussy customer. And I'm like, oh, did you did she pay out? Did you ring her up at the cash register? And my barista's like, no, I didn't do that. Well, are you gonna ring her up? What the fuck is going on? Is she just making a free hot chocolate for that lady? In exchange for what, huh? In exchange for what, huh? And so she was about to hand out a free hot chocolate to that customer who didn't pay for it. And I look at the customer, I'm like, ma'am, you're gonna have to pay for the hot chocolate. And she said, quickly, never mind, I don't want it. Or something along the lines. I can't really remember. And she walks out of the store and leaves. What the fuck? I don't get paid enough for this. Why? Why? Like that lady, my barista went in with her purse and came back with her purse. There gotta be something in her purse. Hot chocolate in return for what? I didn't question her after that. I didn't question my barista. I didn't say shit. Cause that was like, that's... Oh my god. The thing is that we can actually get in trouble for handing out shit like that, free shit. Like, my barista could get in trouble, but at the same time, I could get in trouble too. If there's... Because there's a camera on like 24/7, and I'm not gonna risk that shit. I don't get paid enough for this. Okay? I just make overpriced bean water, and it's my first fucking job, and I get this? Really? Yeah, we can just... Best to avoid the conflict, and I say that, but at the same time, I egged her on and pressed her with questions. So I'm not really... I'm not really one to say that. Oh, God! And, like, the crazy part is that every day when that barista came in, she looked crazier and crazier. With every shift that I had with her, she walked in looking messier, acting crazier, acting more twitchy, saying words faster, forgetting things easily. It's like, over time, she just kind of degraded. And it was just... very off-putting. Like, by the time that I said, hey, I don't want to work with her anymore, that is like when she was just... That's when she was just like out of it. She was out of it. Yeah. Yeah. So, that happened. First job. My God. Why am I like this? I could have just, like, on day one when she came in, I could have just not have worked with her. Why did I do this to myself? Like, I'm curious, okay? I'm curious and I like to know things. Yes, I am inexperienced, but I could have not had that entire situation if I just told myself, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea to work with her, so... But I didn't do that. And I kept talking to her. Yeah, I don't know. What I did was pretty, like... I don't want to, like, be too hard on myself, but at the same time, it is a little dangerous for the fact that she invited me to her cult. I could see that this story could have progressed and could have worsened if I was actually naive and if I were actually interested in joining her cult. If I wasn't putting on an act, that could have been dangerous. It could have gone very badly. But I was only in it for the giggles and the fucking wuckies. She's probably watching the stream. Yeah, I'm silly, but I'm not stupid. Okay? It's only for a bit, guys. It's just a bit. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, I'm 100% positive. Oh my god, it's just such a wild story. And I think I'm gonna be telling that story for a very long time because it is just the most entertaining, wild story. And there's more to it. But unfortunately, it gets a little... It dwells into topics that I shouldn't talk about on stream. So I'm not going to touch on those topics. But let's just say it got very, very detailed. Wow. Yeah, so... Oh my gosh. Oh, so should I tell this story about the one time I had to go buy pepper spray because I felt unsafe? Oh, that's a... I also told it... Wait, no, I didn't tell the schizophrenic barista story on my shorts, but I did tell this one on my shorts. Okay. I need more ice. Okay. So... there's the full version. The full version is... I worked pretty long shifts because I needed money. And again, most of the baristas... This is at a new Starbucks, by the way. And most of the baristas, like... What's it? Most of the baristas... couldn't make the times because they had school or whatever. They're younger than me. So I worked the most shifts. That means like 7 hour shift. That's the most I could have done. If I did 8-hour shifts, then that means I wouldn't be doing a part-time job. That'd be a full-time job, and that's, I think, illegal if they gave me more hours than 40. So I was like juggling on 38 hours per week. 38, 30, in the 30s. So I had a lot of shifts, and I did the closing shifts. There's a fucking game called the closing shift. And that is actually my experience. That is actually my fucking experience. If you play the closing shift, that is me! Okay? Oh my god, so... I'm so done. I'm so glad I don't work there anymore. So for the most part, I mean, yeah, it's another like grocery, grocery. Am I saying that right? Grocery kiosk. So again, it's very common to see just one barista manning the entire place by themselves for their shift. And that was also me. I probably worked my total shift was like 7 hours, and for probably 5 to 6 hours of that, sometimes even the full 7, I am by myself. So I think it was like midday, like 2 o'clock maybe. I'm by myself, and this customer comes in. I get all hiccupy all of a sudden. Whoopsies. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm done. So this customer walks in. Male, probably late 20s, question mark, early 30s, I don't know. I didn't really look at their face that much because I was intimidated. But I'll tell you why I'm intimidated. So this customer walks in. I'm by myself in the kiosk, and he just asked for this frappuccino. It's literally one drink. I did get weird vibes from him from the get-go. It's when he handed me the $100 bill for a $12 drink that I had to break. Something along those lines. I had to break a $100 bill for that small charge. Okay, whatever. Handed me a $100 bill. I'm like, oh god, here we go. So, there was no rule enforced that we could not break $100 bills, so I started doing it. Open the cash register and start doing the math. The thing is, I'm bird brain, and you know this. You guys know this. I'm ditzy. I forget things, and especially when I'm breaking a $100 bill, I try to make sure, to the best of my ability, that I do the math as correct as possible. So, I put all my focus on to the chargeback. So I'm counting dollar bills, I'm counting coins. Okay, it takes a little while. But get this. As I'm counting the money, this is when the fucking guy starts saying shit. I honestly can't recall the questions in order or the question specifically in which he asked. But he asked general stuff first. It was like compliment. He's like, "Oh, I like your voice." "Oh, thank you. And I don't say much. Okay, weird. Okay, compliment about my voice. Okay, okay, whatever. So I continue counting the change, and I think he says something along the lines of, he has a studio. He has a studio at his place, and that he actually does voice acting gigs. He just, I don't know, works, I guess, and he works at his studio at his place. And while I'm counting this man's fucking chargeback, $100 bill, holy shit, he starts saying that he would like to formally invite me to his professional studio with professional equipment, because I have a good voice and he sees potential in my voice. And then I get flustered because, look, it's a feeling of, one, I don't get complimented though. I don't get complimented like that. So I was definitely flustered. 2, I was embarrassed because it's an awkward spot to be put in. 3, I was uncomfortable. And so, I was very uncomfortable. So all of those 3 feelings slap on fucking a little anxiety in there, and you get a very messed up Yuko, okay? While I'm breaking a $100 bill! And the problem is that I was really uncomfortable. So I did the worst thing that I could have done. Fuck me. I did the worst thing I could have done. Guess what I did? Guess what I fucking did? I rushed. I tried to give his money as fast as possible. I probably gave the wrong change because I wanted him to be gone. I wanted to be done, make his drink, and he leaves. Rush B. Okay. And I most definitely miscounted. Okay. So as I gave him his charge back, I started making his frappuccino. And he counts his money. He's still at the register counting his money. He goes through every fucking dollar bill. Every money thingy. Counts the change. And then he says the weirdest thing. He says the weirdest thing. Because I was looking away. And that is probably my biggest mistake, is that I looked away. I looked away, and he says, "Hey, you charged me back the wrong amount." And then I was like, oh, fuck, in my head. Because I looked away. And so I don't know what he could have done. Maybe he grabbed a dollar bill. Maybe he grabbed a $20 bill. Maybe he grabbed a $50 bill. I'm not sure. I broke a $100 bill. I'm not sure what I could have done. So I go back to the register and I start apologizing. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And he says that I'm missing a $50 bill. And I know in my head that I didn't mess that up. There's no fucking way I would have missed a $50 bill. And I did the stupid. I gave him the $50 bill. I did the stupid. I gave him the $50 bill. He counts again. I go back to the register. And he does it again. He says this. You're still missing. There's still money missing. Fuck! I missed a $20 bill. So I gave him a $20 bill. And he does this. He says, oh, that was an extra 10, so he gives me a $10 bill. He says, keep that for tips. And I'm like, oh. Okay. No, I did not do that. I put it back in the register. So I start making the frap. And like, as I'm making the frap, I'm like saying in my head, please don't talk to me. 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 And he fucking talks to me while I'm making his frap. He starts talking to me while I'm making his frap. And he says, hey, when's your next shift? When are you gonna be here again? And I know when I'm gonna be there. I know when my next shift is. But I say, I'm not sure. The schedule isn't finalized yet. I say, I don't know. Sorry. I'm not sure when I'll be back here. So, I gave him a bullshit answer. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, next time I see you, I'll be here. But that it did stop there.
I stole about $100 from a store I used to work at by doing the exact same thing.
It didn't stop there. He said, he told me, he's like, I'd be the luckiest man, or like, I'd be the luckiest man if I were with you, or something along the line. I don't even know if he asked for my age. I'm not even sure if he asked for my age. Now that I think about it, did he ask for my age? Because I remember when I got into an Uber, and the first thing my fucking Uber told me is, you look young. And he asked how old I am. Hey, why are people like this? That's the first thing my Uber told me. He said, you look young. How old are you? Okay. And so this guy, he didn't ask for my age. So, fucking hell. But I give him his frap, and he goes home happily ever after. He's gone. I'm happy. And I'm also very anxious. He leaves, but I'm feeling very weird because that was my first experience ever. Like I said, Starbucks is my first job. It's customer service. It's my first time actually interacting with people in like a professional sense, I guess. And I'm just like thinking in my head, like after he leaves, I'm just like putting my two hands on my head like this. And I'm just like, why does this happen to me? Why do I get the schizophrenic barista? And there's other stories of Karens yelling at me. There's so many fucking instances where I've been yelled at. It's like, why does this happen to me? It's my first fucking job. I'm selling overpriced bean water in a fucking grocery store. Why do I get this? Why does this happen to me? Like, everything that could have possibly gone wrong has happened to me in a short time that I've worked at Starbucks. And I got really frustrated and I got really angry. And I was just like angry that entire rest of the day. I was angry and I was sad. I was really frustrated. It was a lot of mixed feelings. It was a feeling of not feeling safe. It was a feeling of being taken advantage of. It was a feeling of being put in a spot that I've never been in before. Because like fucking weirdos, man. Like, okay, listen. When it's online, I can give zero flying fucks. If it's online and weird shit I read online, I could care less. I've been on the internet for a long time. I'm like, what's the word called? It doesn't get a reaction out of me. But holy shit, when it happens in real life, when it happens in front of you, when there's an actual person looking at you and your eye and telling you weird shit. Yeah, I'm desensitized to stuff on the internet, but holy fucking shit, when it's like in real life, it hits different. Like I would have expected, like, okay, I'm desensitized on the internet. People say whatever they want. Okay, funny, laugh at it, but when it's in person, it's incredibly different, and I thought I could handle it better. I thought I could be like strong and, you know, confident, and no one can get into my head because that's how I've always been. But oh god. It just hit different. And then I went and bought pepper spray. I bought pepper spray. So I have not used it. Woohoo! I didn't feel the need to ever use it ever since I got it. Gladly. I got bonked the next day. The next shift, I got bonked. My Starbucks management said there's like X amount of money missing from the register. And she's looking at me and my barista. And I was so fed up. Because she looked angry. She looked at me and my barista as if we fucking stole it. She looked at me if we were like, you know, naughty teenagers or something. And naughty kids that are up to no good and steals money from the cash register. So she comes over and she's looking holy shit mad as ever. Who did it? Who did it? And I started crying right then and there. My barista has no fucking context on what's happening. And I start crying. And then my barista, my manager, my Starbucks manager had like a 180 like reaction. Cause like after that, she kind of knew what was going on. Cause she said, cause I started crying, right? And at that point, my Starbucks manager was like, oh, I see what happened. Because apparently she said like 8 years ago or something, because she worked there for a long time. She said like 8 years ago, this exact situation happened. That a young barista, you know, just got out of high school and was her first job. Same thing happened to her. That a customer started saying weird things, made her uncomfortable, and Yeah, there's money missing from the register. So I explained to my manager. We go over to the customer service desk, and she tells me to write down what he was wearing. I know, for some reason, look, I'm a bird brain. And I know that I forget things very easily, but when it comes to certain things, I'm very cognizant about it. And so I wrote down from like head to toe what he was wearing. Which was really cool. I kind of pat myself on the back for that one. But I wrote that down on a sticky note. And I think she told me I can take a little break. So I took like a 15-10 minute break. I was just in the bathroom. I was in the break room after. But yeah, so she said that she'll look at the CCTV and kind of like check out the situation and see what happened. But she never got back to me. Hopefully they found something. Hopefully they're able to get something out of that. I'm not sure. But there is a camera. There's a camera at the kiosk. But yeah. So my poor barista, I just started crying in front of them. No context. Yeah. Oh my god, that was incredibly overwhelming. It was not a good feeling. But then I got kidnapped by Idol Corp and I quit my job. I quit that job. I put 2 weeks in and I quit that job. And here I am! On stream! Role-playing that I'm a barista! Oh, I've gone into a full circle. Yay! Free! Woohoo! I'm gonna drink. I'm thirsty. Hold on. This is my second job. Starbucks is my first. Yeah, Starbucks took my first, and then here's Idol Corp, and I'm very happy. Holy shit, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm stuck with my boo bros, and that is the happiest I can ever be. No Karens yelling at me. No one's arguing prices to me. No one's calling the manager on me. Not messing up on drinks that people paid for. I'm comfy. I am comfy. And I'm happy. So thank you for being here. And thank you for watching me. And thank you for supporting me. Because without y'all, I'd probably still be at Starbucks. Because I was worried. I was like, oh no. Am I gonna start streaming and also still have to work at Starbucks? Because I really hope not. I really hope that's not the situation.
To say. Just take this.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wasn't really sure if I still had to keep working at Starbucks. But I pulled the YOLO.
Thank you for being here.
No, thank you! Thank you. I pulled the YOLO. I put my 2 weeks in. I got pretty fed up with that place anyway. So I just left. When Idol kidnapped me.
Flipping love.
Flipping love, thank you! Every now and then, I'll like buy from Starbucks. And I'll see like the barista that I worked with. And she'll try to pop small talk and I'm just like cutting her off. She's like, oh, how's working from home? It's good. I hate that question. I hate that question, by the way. Thank you, quite, meow. I was also a little chatty with one of the checkout.
I'm happy that you're happier and here with us.
Thank you, bud. Thank you. Yeah, like when I worked there, I popped some small talk with one of the cashier women that worked there. And so every now and then she'll give me discounts. which is very nice and cute. Obviously she didn't know of any situation because she was a cashier at the I don't know what you call it, the turning wheelsies, the turning thingies that you put your groceries on.
We save her.
The checkouts. The checkouts. Thank you, Locke. Thank you. But yeah, she was like, oh, what do you do again since you don't work at Starbucks? I'm like, oh, I work from home. I give the most vague answer. I gave the most vague answer as possible.
Hi, you.
Hi!
I'm really glad you got isekai'd instead of joining the cult. Yuko love.
Instead of being in a cult. Thank you, Nova. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not in a cult either. Shit. I talked about this before. Probably...
When they ask about working from home, they think you sell your foot pics online. Wait.
Exactly. When I say, oh, I work from home, they probably think I have, like, you know... crazy stuff online, and so that's probably why they don't talk about it.
That hellscape. Hope you never have to go through that stuff again.
I hope too. Oh god, I don't want to go back. I mean, I'll be able to handle it better because I've been through it. My manager told me at the time. She told me like, hey, if this ever happens again, just like go on the telephone, because if you go on the telephone and you press a number, it'll actually go on the speaker in the entire store. And I had to use that sometimes. And my voice will just like echo through the store. It's actually really, really awkward. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, okay? But I hate using that thing. Because when I talk, and I can hear my own voice when it goes to the entire store. But she told me like, if you ever have like a weird customer like that ever again, if you feel that something's off, before you even hand any money, like if there's a chargeback that you think messed up, before you hand back any money to them, call the store manager. Like they can help you. Just like have someone else in the kiosk if you feel at any time a little uncomfortable. And I was like thinking in my head when she told me that, and I was like, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I just call a store manager? I gave away so much fucking money for free. Oh my god. Why didn't I do that? I'm not sure. I was just a mess. Yeah. I was very overwhelmed. I definitely was. My face probably got really red. Oh. It did not help that, like... they had said the most cliche red flag stuff ever. Like, come to my studio because I think you have potential. Like, I've seen that in movies. When a weirdo goes up to a young girl and they're like, come to my studio. You can be an actor, or you look so beautiful, I can take pictures of you and sell it and you'll get so much money.
I was the only guy in my shop the girls would call me to scare the creeps off.
Let's go. Let's go, the scariest boo, bro. Yeah, that is actual predator talk right there. Come to my studio. Like, he had told me the most cliche shit, but it wasn't from a movie, it was real life, and that fucked me up. That kind of got me off guard. Like, oh god, is this really happening to me? Did he really just say that? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Creepos! Like, when I got home, I was angry. Like, you ever have a feeling that you want to punch something? You have the feeling that you just want to, like, bring your fist up to your head and then, like, kind of do a full fucking swing? That's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do to that guy. Punch! Punch! Turn your entire body and exert every fucking all the movement in there and punch him right in the fucking jaw. That's what I felt like after going home. I wish I could, like, spit in his drink, but no, I did not do that. I did not do that. There's cameras, but, you know. And that's what I felt like when I got home. But, like, you know, as it happened, while it happened, I was the opposite of that. I was baby mode. So, now I know how I am when I'm in that situation. I don't like that. I wish I could be stronger, you know, but That's life. I'll get better. I still deem myself pretty inexperienced. But I'll get better. Yeah. You're watching a literal baby, guys. Yeah. My life is distorted. This stream looks so wholesome.
When I was a car hop, there was one creep who would constantly try to touch our female hops. So, anytime he came to the store, they sent me out with his order instead and had one of the other guys shadow me.
Bro, we love that. We love that.
On the bright side, did you ever get to test out the pepper spray?
No! I get scared of it. I haven't touched it. Because, like, what if I'm outside, right? I spray the pepper spray and the wind blows at me and then I blind myself. Like, what if I'm outside, I test it in the wind? There's like a slight gust of wind and boom, I'm out. I'm on the floor crying. I don't think I want to test it out. And I'm not gonna test it inside. That's the stupidest shit. It's on a mist? What do you mean it's on a mist? It's a concentrated beam? It's not a mist? Wait. Really? It's a liquid. Oh. Oh, it's a squirt gun. Test it on Jet? Oh, it's a liquid? Is it still good or did it expire? How long can they last? Is that silly string? Don't tempt me for a good time.
Sprayed that stuff inside once. Everyone in the building started coughing.
the smartest boo bro. Good job. I'm not gonna pepper spray my boo bros. No. Maybe I will test it. Maybe I will test it eventually. I'm just a little scared of it. But yeah, it's like a little pink one. It's like a pink one.
Middle school,
it's tiny.
We had a teacher who was always perving on the girls until one of the boys knocked him the F out and got suspended but left a hero.
Okay, let's go. Okay, wait, what? Wow. That's pretty based. That's pretty fucking based. This looks like a wholesome stream, but we're talking about pepper spraying and creepy weirdos and schizophrenic, scary baristas. Look. I'm not saying that. I'm not like trying to associate schizophrenic equal bad. It's just my experience, my first experience with one. She was not in a good headspace. I'm aware that it can be handled and, you know, managed. So it's just unfortunately at least I have a good guardian angel, so I was told. I don't have an alarm, no. That's smart. Maybe I should get an alarm that I could pull on. I'm pretty sure my mom got me that one time, but
Vito.
I was scared of it.
Vito. Public service announcement. We interrupt this broadcast to remind the public that Yurei is cute, adorable, funny, precious, and may now return to your scheduled program.
Man! Beetle.
I used to be a shift at SBucks and we'd blend day dots in people's drinks that were being Karens.
What the hell are day dots? That doesn't sound very safe. I want a Glock. I don't need pepper spray. I should just get myself a gat. What do you guys think? I need gat money. How much is a 1911? Oh, whoopsie doopsies. They're cheap. Don't get a 1911, get a Glock. Okay, how much is a Glock? How much is a Glock? Really? Wait, why is it cheap? What the hell? My guitar was more money than a fucking Glock? I'm gonna buy a Glock. 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 Wait, you guys are hyping me up. Wait, no, really? I'm gonna buy a fucking Glock, guys. They're gonna make me buy a Glock. I'm gonna buy a Glock. I'm gonna do it. This is America. Do you buy Glock on the clock? Yeah! Glock 5! Let's go! Thank you! Thank you! Zanzas, thank you! Let's go! Okay, fuck pepper spray, guys!
Glock funds.
Oh shit, thank you, Daryl. What the fuck? Thank you so much, my management, they're gonna hear that I get money for a Glock. Thank you! Thank you for the Glock fund, Isaac! Thank you! Arigato! Wait, so I took it... So wait, my guitar is more expensive than the fucking Glock? I'm gonna go buy a Glock on the weekend.
Love your streams less than 3.
Less than 3? Heart? Thank you! Thank you! Less than 3? Heart? Why doesn't she just say heart? Thank you, Osborne! Thank you for the spa! Oh my god,
Glock
fucking Glock.
FTW.
What the fuck? Oinks! Y'all really gonna make me buy a Glock this weekend?
Around the UU tree.
Thank you, file holder. No more pepper spray! No more pepper spray! Okay. How easy is it to rack the Glock?
I have a grape whistle, but I think it's broken cause the people I blow it at never do anything but stare at me. I'm going to die a virgin.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yuko with the Thule. Let's go.
A tootie? What the fuck? Thank you, Sidug.
Glock fund.
Thank you, guys. Wait. You want to see a photo of my Glock if I buy one? No, I'm definitely gonna buy a Glock. No, I'm definitely gonna buy a Glock. Hell yeah.
Glock and pistol CL fund.
Take your stamina, salmon! Yeah! I'll do a Glock cleaning stream. How about that? I'll buy it. I'll test a few rounds.
Glock fund.
It's gonna be a little expensive. Wait. Let me Google the price. Okay, how much is 9mm? Let's see. For a bullet? Thank you. 20... What?
Finally, I'll help with Glock funds.
Wait. What's the age? I gotta figure this out. 23 cents per 9mm. Ooh! Thank you! Thank you, Ryan! Arigato!
You need a 500 Magnum. Best defense
I
carry.
don't need that. I'm gonna fucking sprain my wrist if I shoot a Magnum? Hello? I'm gonna get blown back.
Nice Glock, bro. Also make sure you research what kind of Glock you get. Some might be too big for you.
I think I want to go into... Yeah, definitely gonna go to a store and test it because I want to see that it's comfortable when I slide it back.
time to use that 400 I gave you the other night. Here's another
Oh,
thing
thank
for
you,
the block
Shadman!
funds.
Thank you so much! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, everybody! Yeah, cause like you had to pull it back, right?
Money's
on
for
the
that.
on the Glock. And you have to make sure that it's not too hard to pull it back. Thank you, Declare! Thank you! Thank you, thank you!
Block fund.
Wait, who's in prison? Thank you, Sam! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the Glock fun.
I support you with the Glock.
You with the Glock! Thank you, Mademoiselle! What the fuck? Did I just read RPG?
Glockies?
Glockies? How much is an MG42? Should I just get an MG42? What do you guys think? I say thank you so much. Is MG42 illegal?
You target practice stream win.
Wait. That sounds fun. Good deal, thank you! Is that Russian? Thank you. I'm not gonna be able to buy a P90. What the fuck? Short barrel? No. Long barrel? Maybe? Question mark? Thank you, Jake! Thank you! Wait, what? You can buy an AK-47? What? Really? I got Raz! Thank you! Let's go! Ammo fun! 9mm fun, let's go!
Glock 43 great for all hands. Shield arm sounds mags that hold more rounds than stock.
Oh, that it does. Thank you for the Beetle knowledge. Can we get a Beetle?
Glock fun __ Yuko.
Thank you, 30. Ah, thank you! I'm gonna eat this cake pop.
Joining the Glock train.
Hello, my Robin. Wait, that means I'm definitely buying a Glock. This is official.
Draco is the best carry gun you can buy.
Drago? That sounds like a furry OC character. Isn't that the monster
Your friends
in...
probably think you have crazy internet fans who love you too much and throw at you.
Wait, meow?
Wow.
No, thank you, Epi. I don't know what a SIG P3665XL is. What the fuck is that? I don't know guns that much. I have like Call of Duty gun knowledge. Gun go pew pew, fast semi, single fire. You unpacking Glock? Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna get in trouble for gun content on YouTube, am I? It's for educational purposes.
The government doesn't want you to know you can make one for $100.
Thank you for the super. Even Martins. Thank you.
You're pretty good, Big Boss Yuko.
Big Boss Yuko? Big Boss Yuko. Am I Big Boss Yuko now? Should I get a Tommy? Thank you, battery. Tommy gun? You with the Tommy?
Friendship ended with pepper spray. Now Glock is my best friend.
I haven't shot the pepper spray, and I hope I don't need to shoot the Glock. Other than training with the target training.
Glock fund, don't forget to train with it.
Yes, I need to get the feel of it. It's gonna be my first firearm. I have to treat it as if it's like literally my child. Spectre, thank you. You know?
Yuko's American card, I mean Glock fund.
Thank you, just scam. Thank you.
Glocks are incredibly easy to rack and have a very light kick. Very good starter handgun.
Bet. Are there different size Glocks? Like, my hands are... I don't know.
For YouTube purposes, this is not for Glock. You. Enjoy the candy. Yes, show us the photo. YouTube monetization no likey guns though.
Oh, really? Don't worry, I already submitted for my YouTube 100k YouTube button.
Yuko a Glock. Remember, with guns, fun comes first.
I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that one. Pretend... Act as if the gun is always loaded.
AK-50.
Ever point your barrel at people. Near not they give us a bag. And... what else?
Glock Fungo commit a crime XD.
When you unload it, when you take the mag out, you also have to take out the existing bullet that is in the what is it called? You gotta
get yourself.
You gotta drop it, right?
Go big or go home, Marika. Here's your blicky fun.
I need the gun knowledge.
AK guy, I love my AK. Enjoy going to the range and letting loose.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, chamber. Yeah, the bullet in the chamber.
The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Hope you do a gun cleaning stream once you get it.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. Yeah, so drop the mag, rack the slide, get the empty the chamber. If there's a, just always make sure, always.
Please take a firearms safety course before you buy a gun. I don't want you to become a ghost for real.
No. Always take it seriously. Oh my goodness. Always take it seriously. Always.
You with a Glock.
You with a Glock. Not the cryptids. Those of you say thank you. I'm not a real ghost. No, I'm a ghost hunter. Excuse me.
Definitely want to see your Glock.
My Glock or my cock? Thank you. Thank you for the tippy. Thank you. Oh, bud.
Pepper spray. Time to buy a Glock. Glock fund.
Let's go. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. But yeah, at this time, I'm pretty emptied of all my Starbucks stories. I mean, I don't think I need to explain the Karens. Talking about the Karens is just gonna make me angry. So I don't need to talk about the Karens. Thank you for that.
Get yourself an RPG.
You're really gonna make me Google how much is an RPG? Okay, fine.
Glock funds, here you go.
What the hell website is this? Rocket launchers can be found in the trash can near California. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. What the fuck website is this? I literally googled...
Glock funded. Car 98.
Okay,
funds
never mind. I'm not gonna go into that. What the hell is this website? Oh, it's news. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, let's close that.
Guess we are getting Yuko a Glock. Remember, with guns, it's fun first, then safety.
I'm all these fucking donations with the word Glock on it. Look, I already submitted my YouTube silver play button. I'm gonna get it.
Of course you can buy an AK-47. I own one. My friend owns like 5.
Oh my god. Am I on the list now? Let's go! Gonna clear my search history.
Are you gonna name your gun?
Oh my god, I'm gonna name my gun? I can name my gun, I'm gonna name it Wenyao. I'm gonna get beat up for that. Wait, does that mean...
Gun range Twitter space?
Gun range Twitter space? I need to buy some good fucking hearing equipment. I gotta buy some good ear pro. Because my ears are already bad as it is. So...
Get a SIG, they are nice.
A SIG? What is a SIG? SIG gun! It looks... Ugh. I don't know if I should pull it on stream.
Russian roulette stream, let's frickin' go.
Okay, wait. Sig gun versus Glock gun. What's the difference between the two? Sigs look nice. I mean, Glocks are nice
Glock
too.
can be a good starter, but I'd suggest feeling out other ones that feel good in your hands. Sig P365 is pretty popular for women with small hands.
Sig 365. Whoa, wait a second.
You can get a semi-auto P90.
I look like I fell in a trash can. Uh-oh. I'm not a furry, I promise.
Firearm safety course funds.
Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Flutterbox. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. How did this Starbucks stream go from talking about
The great
Starbucks
Stay strapped.
to Glock funds? Thank you, Luca. Yeah, I'm not a furry, I promise. I have my smart glasses on.
45 collab when?
I need ice in this water. Zero, thank you for the super. Wow, my boopers are so sweet, you guys.
Make sure you practice gun safety and practice using it in the event you have to use it for real. Glock fund.
There's thank you, Martino. There's finger discipline, where you never put your finger on the trigger.
Imagine this small blue brat with a gun.
Unless you shoot it.
Danger escaping her own first shot. So, yay gun funds. Shooting range stream soon? _Yuko.
Can I have ear pro with ears on it? Ear pro
I
with
bought the
cat ears.
SMP Shield Easy in 380 auto. Great starter gun with a smooth slide. Go with what you feel is best though.
Look at this, guys. It could be me. Welcome, thank you for the super.
Don't forget to buy ammo.
Yeah. I can wear this ear pro. Yeah. That's cute. I
Glock
need a
fund.
good ear pro. Thank you, Seal. I'm not a furry. So if I need to match that, I need to get a tail. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was a joke. That was a joke.
My Russian arms dealer sends his regards.
Russian arms dealer. Thank you guys for the super. Thank you. Oh my god. Russian suka bliet.
Glock fund, and remember,
Suka
the first
bliet.
rule of gun safety is to have fun.
No, that's not the first rule of gun safety. What the hell? Scally Donut, thank you for the bees. Thank you. Russian Yuko.
Just got home from work. Here's my contribution to the Glock fund.
Thank you, Nova. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bees. Thank you. Jiggy breaky. Jiggy breaky. Gaga easy. Alright, my dear boo bros. My dear boo bros,
She's gonna buy
comrades.
one of those purse-sized pink camo ones.
No. No. I'm not gonna have a pink gun. I'm gonna end up hating it. My dear boo bro, comrade. We're family. One year. 1 year. 1 year, chicky breaky, 1 year. Banter, thank you for the
They
member
should be
with
careful
welcome.
not to mess with Lil Yu. She got the Glock.
I got the Glock on my cock. Don't mess with me. It's all the clock.
Time to go back to work at Starbucks to get more
Oh,
stories
God.
to tell.
No. Oh god, no. I'm not gonna go back there. Jason J, thank you for the tippies. Thank you.
Made a little blue thing has a Glock.
I think I'm gonna go buy a Glock, guys. My mom wants me to buy things that'd be useful. But I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna buy a Glock.
Make sure my goes to the training fund.
Yes. Yes, gun safety training class. Training course. Yes, yes. Thank you, Baz. Thank you for the super. Gun useful. I could accidentally pepper spray myself.
Car 98 fund? I'm in.
Car 98. That's a little dated. I'll get the pepper spray and accidentally put it towards my eyes and then spray it. And then I'll die. But if it's a gun, it's
AKs are
different.
fine, but you can't fix an AK in your garage. Meanwhile, you can fix an R with a wrench, a vise, and Dugga energy.
Thank you, Salmon.
Get a Glock off the black market, JK, of course.
They could just pick up an M1 so I can hear the ping. Ping! Ping! Thank you, Milk. Thank you, Milk.
Safety course funds.
I'll be very safe. I'll be very safe. I just need good ear pro. I need to really invest in some damn good ear pro because I cannot fuck my ears up.
Sorry, Yuko, but if all you play is COD, I don't think you should be left alone with a gun.
What do you mean? What do you mean? 1 second. You hear this? You hear this? I'm gonna unsheath it.
Can fix an AK in a garage and have watch tight T done.
I'm gonna unsheath it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna unsheath it. I unsheathed it. This right here. You hear what that is? You hear that? You hear that? Oh, I wonder what this is. It's very nice.
Glock fund, gun, but I highly recommend watching online videos on training with a handgun and how to choose and buy the handgun that's right for you before you make a final purchase decision. Guns are not one size fits all.
Thank you, thank you. This
You
is
will never get accidentally shot by a ditzy Yuko excitedly showing off her new Glock. Why even live?
How do I put it back? Hello? Guys, I know what I'm doing, I promise. There we go. It took some time. M1 bayonet, baby. I'll put it right there on my desk. See, I'm ready. I have air shit. I've shot guns. I've shot a BB gun. I shot a pellet gun. I have a bayonet. I'm ready. I have airsoft. I can definitely have a gun. Alright, my dear boo bros. I am done with all of the Starbucks stories. I hope I'm done. I don't want any more stories. I better not go back there. But I hope you like the little background that I did. I think it took me like maybe 2 hours to draw. I'm not really one to draw like
in 3 months
interior.
Later, I bought an AK. Buying guns. Not even one stare.
What's with the Pepe stare? Got me thank you for the tippies. Yeah, it's Roblox inspired, guys. Yeah, I don't really draw interior stuff, so this was definitely a little challenge. I tried to make it look as realistic as possible. I tried my best. But yeah, I tried to Google like a Starbucks settings for VTubers, and there's like absolutely there's like none. No like preset things I could just buy, so I had to make my own. Excuse me. Yeah, mama. The lighting looks nice, thank you.
Can you release the Roblox map so the Boo Brothers can hang out and drink?
Yeah, I need to do that. Maybe that could be a membership stream next week. That sounds like a good idea. Hopefully Roblox would actually work. But yeah, so thank you everybody for listening along to my crazy ass stories. That's a lot for a first job, isn't it? That is a lot to take in. as a sheltered person, as I was growing up. Holy shit. Could have handled it better, but you know, you learn. You learn. Yeah, there's way worse. There is way worse. Can't believe I got groomed. But yeah, so thank you for listening. Pretty sure that's all of the stories that I have for Starbucks, so I don't think you guys are gonna get hit by Starbucks stories anymore. It's the end of it. It is the end of it. No more getting Starbuck'd. So yeah. Enjoy your lemonade. I mean, the TikTok Yuko-nade. It's over. What do you mean? It's not over. Coffee. Coffee. Green tea. But yes, thank you everybody. Thank you so much for all the the Glock funds. I mean the funds. It's YouTube. Yes, but I did put in my order for the 100k silver YouTube button. I have an idea of where I want to hang it. I think I want to buy a frame for it as well. I'll get it it said about 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm very excited for that. It's gonna seem like it's a fucking dream. It still feels like it's a dream at times. But having that in my hands is gonna be a real trip. But yeah. Wouldn't have been got here without you guys. So thank you so much, my dear boo bros. The cutest, poutiest, and smartest, and nerdiest. Cute, cute, cute. Look at you pout. Look at you pout. So cute. So, as a reminder, if you are a sweet tooth and you want to have the ballsies wallsies to go up to a barista at Starbucks and put in an order for a sweet drink, the top left is what I have now. I gotta put more ice in it, but it is a you can go up and ask. Actually, I like a Fanta mango dragon fruit with strawberry inclusions, sub water for black tea, and a splash of peach juice. Thanks, bitch. And then say that to the barista. I don't know how much it's gonna cost you, but it's a tea refresher. So it's refreshing, it's iced, it's cold, and I mean that's my favorite. I don't really like the hot drinks too much. But it's very yummy, and it also has caffeine in it. So I think I'm gonna put this in the fridge and not finish it because I'm like about halfway done with this. But I don't need to finish the entire drink. There's a tiny bit of caffeine. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Just enough to get me going. But yeah. But tomorrow is a very big day. I was on a call with Fuyo for a very long time yesterday. Me and her were working on Bratcast and finalizing everything. We're both nervous, but we're also very excited for Bratcast. Tomorrow, it is going to be our first episode called Fuko. It is the Bratcast debut. And that'll be held, the first episode will be held on Fuyo's channel. So do definitely check that out for tomorrow. It's going to be at 12 p.m. PDT. So, in the evening. Yes. And we're both very excited. And we can tell you have been waiting for Bratcast for how long? Like 3 months ago? 3 months ago, we talked about Bratcast. And it's actually happening. It is happening tomorrow. I'm very excited. Yes. Very long. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I'm stinky. There's girl sweat all over my legs. I'm gonna go rinse. I am very happy. I took only one bite out of my cake pop. So I'm gonna stick that back in the fridge. Because I don't need to eat that right now. It's late. It's late. I thought I was gonna eat it. But I kept talking. I didn't stop talking. I didn't give time for me to eat it. So I'll eat it tomorrow. For breakfast. Oh, hell yeah. Nacho, shaka bra. Go have a nice workout. Oh, I mean, have a nice shower. Alrighty, everybody. I will see you tomorrow on Fuyo's channel. Thank you so much for watching today. That was very, very fun. I'm gonna take off these. There we go. There you go. You wanna put on the apron? You want it? You wanna wear it? That's okay. Oh my. Taking off my... Alright guys. I gotta go a break now. I gotta go... I'm not gonna make a joke. My brain doesn't work anymore. I don't know English. Wait, shit, we gotta raid somebody! Oh, she's big. Move, you're in my way. Lemonade, you're in the way. Where the fuck are you? Okay, that's fine. I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm kind of dumb. We're gonna raid somebody. There you go. Who are we raiding? That's a good question. Let's see who we can raid. Bye die dong. But I die dong. My little pony. My little pony. I'm not a child, I promise. So I need to... It takes a while for me to find out how to redirect. Nine, Gyro. Nine. Okay, so who the hell is live? Kiki is live. So Kiki is doing her birthday donathon at the moment. I'm not sure what she's up to right now. I haven't checked in for a little while. But she is cute. So go ahead and check her out. Send her some love. But that will be the end of today's stream. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you tomorrow on the Fuyo's channel. Okay? Okay? Kiss me back! Do it or else. Good night. You will now be redirected to Kiki. She's cute. Goodbye.